Welcome everybody to this special video series that I put together. My name is Dre Baldwin, also known as Dre All Day. And this series is about the four biggest mistakes that people make when it comes to their mental game. Now me, I spent my whole business career studying the mental game, explaining the mental game, teaching the mental game to people who wanted to learn. And I'm glad that you want to learn what these mistakes are. So you need to, as I go through these, check yourself for each one of these mistakes, see where you may be making errors and how it may be costing you, and check the people who you spend the most time with, because we know the law of association is the people that we spend the most time with are the people who we become, whether that be 5 people, 10 people, or 100 people. So let's get right into it with the first mental game mistake that people make most often is putting a limit, putting a ceiling on your personal confidence, on your level of self-belief. Confidence is defined as belief in your ability to do something. That's all confidence is, belief in your ability to do something. And what a lot of people get wrong in life is that they do the whole equation backwards. There's a principle in life of achievement or of becoming called the be, do, have principle. A lot of people spend their lives saying, these are the things that I want to have, these are the goals that I want to accomplish. So people set goals, which is a good thing. Then they understand that you can't reach your goals without taking certain actions. So they begin to take actions, which is also a good thing. The problem is they never get around to who they need to be. They never even ask themselves that question. So people spend their whole lives doing all these things, trying to achieve these certain outcomes without ever asking themselves, who do I need to be? The whole principle of be, do, have is in order. You become the person first in your mind, then you take the actions, then you get the results. What a lot of people do in life is say, these are the results I want, now I'll take the actions. I didn't get the results yet, let me take more actions. I didn't get the results yet, let me take more actions. Your first step is to figure out who you need to be and start being that person through your energy, through your spirit, through your mindset, the way that you think on a consistent basis. Then take actions, because the way that you think will color the actions that you take, and then it will produce the results that you want to. You've all heard the phrase that if you believe, you can achieve, or whatever your mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve. Look at the order of operations in those phrases that we all know. What you believe first, then you achieve second. Not let me do things and try to achieve. First, you got to believe it. And to believe something doesn't mean just writing it down, doesn't mean just thinking it. It means you have it conditioned into your mind that this is the person that I need to be, this is the person that I'm going to be, this is the person that I am. Need to be means I see it, I'm going to be means it's in the future, I am means in the present. And this is something a lot of people fail to do when it comes to who they are, who they see themselves as when they look in the mirror. And another challenge people have with confidence is, am I going too far? You know, Dre, what if I decided that I want to be this type of person, but I haven't done it yet. I haven't achieved it yet. I don't have any of these accomplishments yet. How can I believe in myself that way? How can I talk about myself that way when I haven't even done the thing yet? Am I going too far with my confidence? Do I need to do something first before I start believing in myself? The answer is no, you don't. Number one thing you need to do with your confidence is establish that this is the person I am before you have achieved anything. This is another equation that people get wrong. And if you are worried about going too far with your confidence, just ask yourself, since humans are imperfect, would you rather go too far or would you rather go not far enough? Because you're going to do one or you're going to do the other. So the question then becomes, how do you give yourself permission to even get started on this? How can I give myself permission to believe in myself even when I haven't done anything yet, even though I just told you that this is the way it works? How to actually do it is a whole different thing. And in the next video, I'm going to talk to you about how you can start to establish your confidence, establish that self-belief, establish that being in that be, do, have equation, that be, do, have order of operations, and actually make it real for yourself in a way that is more than just what you say to yourself or just what you wrote down or just what you keep telling yourself over and over again, because there's only so far that that's going to work unless you have something real underneath it, something real behind it, something real for you to stand on. So go to the next video and I'll tell you exactly how you do that.